Acknowledge us. We told y'all boys, levels to this. AM Sports Media, acknowledge us. #1 boxing podcast out there. Ain't no one doing it better. Debating, film study, documentaries, we do it all. Name another channel that can do that. Acknowledge us. Levels to this. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, we killing them. Don't matter. Only place you can come and debate. Ain't gotta be worried about getting kicked out. And go one-on-one, mano a mano, with the great one. Oh yeah. Be ready for it. Levels to this. Anybody that wanna come get it, you can come get it. We welcome all debate. Crawford lovers, Haney lovers, Gervonta Davis lovers, Canelo lovers, doesn't matter. We welcome it. Live streams every 4. Discord, come get it. Y'all boys ain't ready. AM Sports Media, where legends are born. So are y'all ready? I'm ready. Let's get the show started. Acknowledge us, bruh. Acknowledge us. We told y'all boys, levels to this. Welcome back to the Angry Man Podcast with Jason and Greg. He is Jason, the chosen one. I am Greg Corleone. That's one of my many aliases in the Discord. And we are the Angry Man Podcast. We AM Sports Media. I think we one of the best boxing channels out there, Jay. That's my personal opinion. Maybe others may feel differently, but I just don't feel like nobody doing it like us, fam. I just don't think they doing it like us. Anyway, let's start off by giving love to the people that support the channel, Rock Dog Interactive. If you guys need anything relative to website design, graphic design, logo design, reach out to Rock Dog Interactive. They'll take care of you. Black father figures, that's the legal legacy. That's the kind of work that I like out in our community, making sure that black fathers matter and bringing just awareness to black fathers is very important. So I love that work that he's doing. And then Nadaj Vodka, www.nadajvodka.com. That is an African-American owned vodka company with a Kiwi taste out of Jacksonville, Florida. And you can find that vodka in select stores across Florida. But make sure you go to www.nadajvodka.com so that you can catch yourself a bottle, some of the best tasting vodka, premium vodka that you will ever find. All right, man, let's go ahead and acknowledge the people that are in the chat right now. Lil J, salute, Lil J. Lil J is from the UK, man. I swear we internationally known. And I'm known microphone. Okay. All things, what's going on with you, fam? The Casanova Pugilist. Why is Bud the thumbnail? Boots fight next week. Should be Boots topic. Salute. Well, the thumbnail has changed, my brother. I did it just for you. I hope that that inspires
just talking
you.
about it too.
The Keggy, what's going on with your fam? Salute. John Mack is in the building. Andre Noble, salute. NHA Tube, salute fam. And Scott Ruker, what's your take on Turkey trying to buy all the promotional companies? I don't think he's going to be able to do it. It would be great to have a consolidated boxing organization where everything works under one set of rules and you get the best fights all the time, but doesn't always happen that way. And this, to Jim Lampley's point, this isn't the first time someone has tried to do that. So his approach is not unique. I know a lot of people think Turkey's approach is unique, but I don't think it's unique.
Yeah, it ain't. It's just a flavor of the month right now because it hasn't been attempted in a while. So that's why it's something new, and we're seeing some of the fights they're putting on over there. Big cards, but not necessarily always the top matchups.
Man, I see Israel Bound say, "What up? I trust you gentlemen will be down the middle today." I mean, what are you talking about, man? We always down the middle, man. We slice it.
Explain that, please.
Right down the middle, man. We are fair can be, as far as I'm concerned. Edward Torres, salute. All right, Jay. Let's go ahead and get this thing started, bro. Where you want to go? It's all about you.
Hey, we might as well go with what happened last night. I mean, there's a lot of fights going on last night. From Golden Boy to Top Rank to it wasn't nothing on that really. That other card. With Nate Diaz and Jorge Masvidal. So yeah, it was just the two main cards with Top Rank and Golden Boy putting on last night. Yeah, it had a bunch of 135 pounders. Last night basically about 135 pounders in all.
Yeah, I didn't get to see the Zepeda fight.
It was like at least 5 of them.
Yeah, I didn't get to see the Zepeda fight. I saw a pretty good chunk of Keyshawn, but not all of it. We were doing family time. I missed the Osaka. I had the Foster fight on. I had his fight on, but I wasn't even really paying attention, man, because I was still doing the family time. I was trying to peek over and look back and peek over, so I didn't really see. I saw Shakur fight though in its entirety. So AM Sports better than Shakur fights. Facts. Beater car. Salute, man. Appreciate you for the $5.
Appreciate that.
Dropping that Cinco on your boy. Oh no, that's not that channel. Okay, all right, that's right. Let's go. So which one of the fight?
Let's go ahead and start with the Top Rank card.
Okay.
I know you didn't get to see Mason on there. Mason pretty much opened up the portion on regular ESPN. They had some other fights on ESPN Plus before that, but those weren't really a lot of name fighters like that, like Keyshawn Davis' little brother Kelvin fought on that. He won by UD. But Mason is the one that everyone is looking forward to seeing because the kid is top notch. He right now he's a highlight reel when he comes in the ring. Regardless of competition, he's doing what he's supposed to be done. So it's supposed to be done to that type of competition. And he's looking great doing it, showing great head movement, combinations, and just power at 135. Like it hurts when he hits you. It studs. You feel it. He handled business. Got a 3rd round knockout, a TKO of his opponent. He's looking scary. Only 20 years old. I can definitely see him on the next tier coming up for us. I know you've watched Mason before, but I know you didn't see that fight. What you think from what you've read about that and what we talked about from his fight last night?
I saw highlights from the fight last night, and I've seen Mason in person. Well, not in person, but I've seen him on several occasions. He's a real deal. He is the real deal. And a lot of people are not talking about him the way that I feel he should be talked about. And there's some reasons that you and I, Jay, I think we're going to set aside some time to actually talk about Abdullah Mason this week because there's a specific topic that I want us to cover in regards to him. But he's the real deal. He looks real good in there. I mean, real good. And that shot that he ended up catching Buddy with, slipped the shot. I'm going to say it again. Slipped the shot. I'm going to say it one more time. Slipped the shot and threw a straight right hand. Yeah, I'm foreshadowing in future conversations here on the channel. But slipped that shot and threw just this counter left hand and put him on Queer Street, man. And that's what you expect from a fighter like that. Extremely talented, can do a lot in the ring, has power, has skill. And it's going to be interesting to see, because at some point, some of these fighters at 135 are going to have to start talking about him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't have to see him.
Yeah, and I'm curious to see, certain fighters like Keyshawn, like Shakur, like when it's time to fight Buddy, when Buddy starts calling out their name, are they going to be willing, able, and ready to get into a ring with Buddy? Buddy's the real deal, man. Buddy is the real deal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we're talking about this, 2 or 3 fights ago about Mason. I was pissed because I'm like, why the hell Top Rank ain't putting him on the actual televised portion of their show?
Because they don't know how to promote African Americans, like the video we did this past week. But I digress. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm like, Top Rank should have been had him on those shows, man. He stole the show yesterday. He was the only one that really handled business about business. He had that blood. He saw blood, he smelled blood, and he got it. He got Buddy up out of there. He wasn't playing around with him. Once he saw he was starting, he's like, man, let me get this dude out of here. I don't get paid for overtime. Let me handle this business here. So I mean, he definitely gained a lot more fans that got to put their eyes, because people had heard about him. They saw some of his highlight reel knockouts before, but they actually see him on a main TV on TV card for the first time in a long time is great. So I think they're gonna have to promote him even more. They need to promote him more. He should definitely be that he should have had that Keyshawn slot, honestly. Only reason I wouldn't say he should have had O'Shaquie Foster shot, because O'Shaquie was defending his title. Otherwise he would have had that. He could have been a co-main, because I think he's that much of a talent. He's definitely a highlight reel out there. Only 20 years old, but he's come along great. So we'll see how Top Rank pulls him around. Hopefully they do better than what they did with other fighters. But the difference between him, Keyshawn, and Shakur, he has that knockout power. He has that thing that's gonna make you jump out your seat or make you like don't blink. Keyshawn, they're different type of fighters. Shakur, we know he's very defensive. It's hard to hit him and whatnot. Boxer for sure. But Mason just got them. He got them hammers. He got them hammers.
He got them hammers, but he's skilled too, dog. He's real skilled. I really like that dude. I really like him. And he's looking scary. Of course, we got to see what he looks like against better competition. Like, you always. For sure. He's doing what he's supposed to do against those guys, and to me, that's impressive, right?
Exactly.
So I like what I see out of him, man. It's gonna be real. It's gonna be interesting. So, man, do you want to move on to Shakur Stevenson? I've been catching boom, boom, boom shots in the Discord. Shout out to ASVP TV, my dude. Because I know me and ASVP TV, we went hard at each other today, man, in Discord, man. The Discord is like a battleground, dog. You know what I'm saying? You come in the Discord, you can't have, you got to have some strong feelings when you in the Discord. And by the way, I got the lounge open. So soon, I'll start accepting people in the lounge to talk. But and if anybody's not on the Discord and want to join the Discord, let me know. I'll drop the link into the chat box there. But I want you guys to know, before you join the Discord is a battleground, y'all. We go hard at each other. I'm talking about Fabrizio. I'm talking about ASVP TV. I'm talking about He Knows. I'm talking about Jason. I'm talking about Jay. I'm talking about Brian S. Myself. It's a battleground, but we go. John Mack, we go hard. Man, John Mack and I insult each other every damn day. What did John Mack call me last week? He called me weak. John Mack said, "You weak bastard." But
you gotta have thick skin, man. You gotta have thick skin. It's all from a play. It's like a family cookout, man. You gotta have thick skin, man, in the Discord. So, if y'all want the link to the Discord, let us know. But was I about to go to Shakur Stevenson? I think that's where I was about to go, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So we did some videos today, and I thought that I was fair and balanced as it relates to Shakur Stevenson. Before we go there, man, we got 84 people and 25 likes, man. Hit the like button, man. It helps people. That's how we get into the algorithm, so everybody else finds the content while we're live. And if you're new to the channel, this is the Angry Man Podcast, AM Sports Media. We are always dropping boxing-related content, and we can do it all. We can do fight breakdowns. We do commentary. We even do documentaries. There's no other boxing channel, that can do all three. So man, become a subscriber. And if you're a subscriber, think about becoming a member. $2.99 a month. It helps to support the channel. You know what I mean? But
big time.
Look, man, yeah, Jason, hold on, man. They still haven't hit the like button. Hold on. I'm gonna get an assist from one of my friends, man. Friend, could you weigh in on this?
I need y'all to get the likes up, man. Come on, man. Support the channel, support the grind.
I mean, come on, guys. Even Blue Blood is telling y'all to support our channel. Let's go. Let's go. I gotta do it. Blue, can you do it for me one more time?
I need y'all to get the likes up, man. Come on, man. Support the channel, support the grind.
Blue Blood, one more time.
I need y'all to get the likes up, man. Come on, man. Support the channel, support the grind.
Come on, man. Support the channel, support the grind. Come on, man. Even Blue wants y'all to support us, fam. Let's go. All right, Jay.
It cost you nothing.
It's free. It's free. Hit the like button, man, so people can find us. It's free. All right, man. Let's go. So Shakur Stevenson last night. I had him down 3-0. A lot of people disagree with me in the Discord. I don't give a damn. I turn the volume off. I don't listen to commentators because I found that I score fights differently when the volume is on versus when the volume is off. Right? I had Shakur down 3-0 after 3. I had him sweeping rounds 4 through 12. That's what I had because I didn't think he did shit in the first 3 rounds. Excuse my language, but the live shows, in case you don't know, the live shows are rough, rugged, and raw. So I felt that he didn't do anything. But those last 4, he had them, right? I thought Shakur, and I've said this on multiple occasions, I'm going to stand by this. I'm going to stand by it, stand by it, stand by it. Shakur Stevenson does not slip shots. He does not. Gervonta Davis is correct. He can say all that shit about being you're casual. You're casual. He's not a casual. Shakur Stevenson has a few defensive moves. The first one, if you have power, is to simply move back constantly. He was doing that the first few rounds. When he got comfortable and felt that Artem didn't have anything left on his punches, after Artem was doing all that head movement and got tired, then what he does is he stays in the pocket and he's good at catching the winging, the looping right hand with this. If you throw a straight right hand, he deflects it like this. Artem really didn't throw many left hooks, but when he does, you know, he just simply leans back like this, or he parries and catches like this. But what he doesn't do is any of these things and throw shots after. He doesn't slip and bam. He doesn't really do a whole lot of that. He simply doesn't. It's not a knock against him. He has several defensive moves, and if your argument is he doesn't have to slip a lot, that's fine. I have no problem with that argument, but he doesn't slip a lot. It is what it is. And Shakur is a very, 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 very defensive fighter, meaning he goes into a ball similarly to what I've said about Devin Haney. He does not throw a lot out of his defensive stance. And once you finish throwing, then he looks to see where he can throw, and he throws. Boom, boom. But it's always going to be 1 to 2 shots, because if he do more, then that opens him up for counter. So it's work. Okay. Bam, bam. Okay, back to defense. Oh, he ain't doing nothing. Bam, bam. Oh, he's throwing. Lean back, or I catch it, and he has great instincts to catch those shots. That's who he is. That's what he does. Yeah. But as far as like being something like Floyd, and again, Antonio Tarver, shout out to Antonio Tarver, Orlando's finest. I am from Orlando. Jason is basically from Orlando now. At the end of the day, when you look at what he does, a lot of these fighters, including like AB, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, they took pieces and elements of Floyd Mayweather, and they look Floyd-ish, right, in their movements, what they do. But it's really not Floyd, right? It's definitely not Pretty Boy. But to a certain extent, it's not even money. And they look to be whatever it is that we say, oh, he's amazing at defense. But, man, part of your defense is to use your defense to actually be offensive as well. And that's something that Shakur doesn't do. His offense is pedestrian. And if anybody says that his offense is anything other than pedestrian, they are wrong. Floyd Mayweather, I would say his offense was not like elite when he was Money Mayweather, but his offense was elite at 135. His offense was elite at 140. His offense wasn't as elite at 147 and 154, but there's a reason for that. Because Floyd came into the ring. Floyd is not a natural 147 pounder. I would say Floyd is more so a natural 140 or 135, to be honest with you. Floyd used to walk around at 150. So Floyd was outweighed in the ring by 20, 25 pounds every time he fought at 47 and 54. So he had to be a little bit more defensively responsible to make sure that he didn't get caught with something, fighting guys so much bigger. Shakur comes into the ring big. Every fight he's in, he's bigger. I was surprised at how much bigger he looked than Artem. He looked a lot bigger than Artem. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, dude, you the bigger dude in the ring. Why are you so damn defensive? And that's part of the reason why. I had somebody in the comment section tell me, oh, they were actually booing Artem because Artem wouldn't fight. No, the hell they weren't, because you said Artem was moving backwards. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, because I'm basing this off of the people that were in the Discord. But if I understood this correctly, around round 3 or 4 is when they started booing. Artem was still moving forward during those rounds. It wasn't until like round 5, maybe 5, 6, where he started really getting on the bike and started moving backwards. Is that fair, Jason? Because I couldn't hear it. Well, I don't listen to it with the volume up, but I was actually in there with my wife, so I wasn't going to have the volume up anyway. But
I don't know if it was around 3. I know I definitely was around like 7, 8, and then 11 and 12, where they started booing.
I thought I saw somebody in Discord say they were booing him in like round 3. I can go back and look at the Discord, but I'm pretty sure I saw
it. I know it was like 7 around that time.
But anyway,
and it's not good when you get booed at home.
Period. In the story. So Shakur is a really good fighter. I think his style would provide a challenge to Gervonta Davis because he's very defensive and he doesn't really open up until he sees a clear opportunity to throw. And that's, to me, I don't get why people feel like somebody came into the comment section and said that we hate black fighters. They literally said that we hate black fighters based off of the commentary that we had about Shakur Stevenson today. And I'm like, damn, dog, I thought the commentary was very fair and balanced. I said I like Shakur. I think he's a really good fighter. I think he presents a challenge to Gervonta Davis. But I also pointed out the challenges. I also pointed out why Bob said that he's not worth what he says he's worth. I pointed out all those things, and I don't get why they're saying that we hate black fighters. Jay, they say we hate black fighters, dog.
Is Tank black?
Tank is black.
Wilder, Spence, Bud. I mean, we're critical of all fighters, but
Tank's Boy Steph, Charlos.
I mean, you just
Regis.
had an interview with Kenny
Sims, but we hate black fighters.
Junior.
I don't understand it. I just don't get why people are saying we hate black fighters. Like we don't hate black fighters.
No. Who's your favorite fighter?
Virgil Ortiz. 3. My top 3 favorite fighters would be Virgil Ortiz, Gervonta Davis, Errol Spence.
2 of them.
If I had to give a top 5, and we're talking about simply in the ring, just in the ring, I would say is Virgil Ortiz, Errol Spence, Gervonta Davis. It'll probably be Bud and Boots.
Yeah, see, for me, I'll have EJ, Tank, Bud, Boots, and I know it's really recent just because I just saw him again, but I like Mason. I like what I'm seeing from the youngster. I put the youngster in there just because he's in there. Give him some help, give him some love. You know what I'm saying? But that's crazy and that's stupid that they say that we hate black fighters. That's the dumbest thing I've heard and seen.
You hate black fighters. You hate black fighters. I swear, dog, some of these dudes are like broads, man. I ain't even gonna lie, man. There's a lot of dudes that I'm like, I had never seen anything like this. I thought getting into, boxing content creation, we would run across a lot of men. There'd be a lot of barbershop, but man, there's a lot. He hate black fighters. Like, come on, bruh. Really?
Team Gil, what up?
Who were you talking to, Ryan? I heard y'all hate black women also. Team Gil, what's up, man?
Oh man, but that's just crazy for them to say that, man. But
Jay, did you notice what I said? I said I actually put Terence Crawford in there. People think I hate Terence Crawford. I don't hate Terence Crawford. I never have hated Bud. Bud, I enjoy watching Terence Crawford. I hate his fans. I want to see his fans take a L. Yeah, I do, because they talk like they're the messiahs now. No, you're not the messiah. I'm the messiah. I'm the boxing messiah, guys. Just because you get a fight right, doesn't mean that you know anything about boxing. I mean, to me, and everybody in the Discord understands this specifically for me, right? I like the way that you get. I don't care what the result is. I like the way that you build your case for why you believe. That's my thing. How did you build your case for why you believe? Because at the end of the day, there's so many variables in there that could end up affecting the fight. There's no way that anybody has a brain that can actually process every variable that will affect the fight, and therefore one fighter be victorious versus the other. So it's interesting to me how people get one fight right, and they get the what do you call it, the favorite right, and then they act like they hot shit because of that. Come on, guys. Anyway, I want to pause here real quick. We got 110 people in the building. If you are new to the channel, this is the Angry Man Podcast, AM Sports Media. Jason and I are always dropping boxing related content, and we drop boxing commentary. We drop shorts. We do documentaries. We do fight analysis. We do it all. But what's more important is you get the opportunity to come in and pick everything we do apart. And that's what I believe is original about our channel. We don't mind you coming in and trying to pick apart what we have to say, because at the end of the day, just like I mentioned before, I'm more so about how you build your argument than what the actual results are, right? So become a subscriber. If you are a subscriber, think about becoming a member. $2.99 a month. It helps to support the channel, and it allows us to bring you guys this great boxing content. And oh, by the way, we need you guys to smash the like button. Smash it. Tell them, Blue Blood.
I need y'all to get the likes up, man. Come on, man. Support the channel, support the grind.
Tell them
again. I need y'all to get the likes up, man. Come on, man. Support the channel, support the grind.
One more time.
I need y'all to get the likes up, man. Come on, man. Support the channel, support the grind.
Blue Blood Sports TV loves us, just like we love y'all. So smash the like button, fam. Let's go.
Oh. Trey Finest. So you haven't been getting notifications? Huh.
Who haven't been getting notifications?
Dre's Finest. He said, I'm not new. I just have not been getting my notification.
Yeah, so we ran into some issues. What was that? When did we run into those issues, Jay? That was about last month, a few weeks ago. And everything that's been going on with the channel has been a struggle here lately. I feel like we're just now getting back into the algorithm. That's why it's so important for you guys to smash the like button, because I think when they demonetized us and all that stuff that happened, and we've seen like a decline in our viewership. So that's why we're asking you feverishly to smash the like button, support the grind, fam. And oh, by the way, we don't mind you giving us super chats and super thanks as well. That also helps us to support the channel and bring you guys this great content. All right, Jay. Anything else we want to talk about in regards to Shakur Stevenson? Anything else we want to talk about? Clearly we haters. Clearly I'm a hater. They say they hate me, man. Damn, they hate. There's so many people love to hate me. That's what it really is, Jay. They love to hate me.
Yeah. I feel that because I hate you too.
Okay. Anyway, but no, that's true. People love to hate me. I noticed that in the comment section and in the live streams, people target me, and I welcome it. And I think it's because by nature I have an asshole type of. I give off an asshole vibe. I know it.
You don't give it off. You are an asshole.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Facts. But anyway,
ASVP TV, appreciate the 199 fam. Yeah, you late, but you're here. That's what matters. You're here.
ASVP TV, me and ASVP TV went hard at it today. We were in the sparring, boy, and I kicked his ass. I kicked his ass. And we're going to go live and break down the Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk fight. We're going to see who has the better skills in terms of analysis of fights. But me and ASVP TV, we've been fighting like a muck. Man, screw! I don't need you to judge nothing. If you don't shut up, me and him, we're gonna let the fans judge. We're gonna let the fans judge.
Y'all need to judge, man. And Ryan, no, Greg's a bigger asshole than me.
NHA 2, they demonetized us. They demonetized us because they said that we were using other people's content, but I went on there and I got my lawyer on, man. And I argue 99% of channels that are demonetized through YouTube because of acts that they say are, basically reuse of content, they get denied on an appeal. We appealed it, won the next day. I should have been a goddamn lawyer. I should have been a lawyer, Brett. I should have been a lawyer. Anyway, my boy Ryan in the building, he says, Jason's the bigger asshole, which I agree with. Jason is actually the bigger asshole. Greg is. I don't really. Ryan, you think I'm flamboyant? I don't really think I'm flamboyant. What? I don't think I'm flamboyant.
Well, real quick, shout out to 3410 $2 ducats for his first time live. Justice for Foster. Yeah, appreciate. Shocky Foster did get robbed last night. No doubt about that. He got robbed. Point blank. Period.
3 for 10. We need you on every live, my brother. Thank you for joining us today. Appreciate it. Look at ASVP TV. Nah, Jason is a sensible guy. Greg kicks dogs. Boy, you an asshole. All right. Okay. I don't really believe ASVP TV believes that. I don't believe that. I don't believe he really believes that, dog. I don't kick no damn dog.
I am sensible.
You ain't sensible.
Not yet.
You just agree with some of that bullshit they talk about. That's all. But anyway, all right, man. What's the next topic, fam?
Oh shit! So also last night, your favorite fighter, Keyshawn Davis, was on that card. He fought Mario. I think it was Mario Madueno or something like that. Basically fought another version of Bam Rios, a human punching bag. He didn't get him up out of there. But he punched the hell out of him the whole fight. Won the fight easily. Had some nice shots in there, but couldn't seal the deal with the dude. And Keyshawn was been calling everyone else. He really didn't call no one out this time. He said he's tired of calling people's name this time here on after that fight there. And so he says he's the best at 135. He wasn't the best 135 on that card last night. He wasn't.
So he's the best at 135. Over here bit better. Over here bit better. He the best, huh? What about his bit better?
Oh shit.
That's I don't think he's
bro.
Who?
Ryan.
Hold on, let me pin this number to let me pin the link to the Discord. The Discord link is pinned to the top. Let me see what Ryan said. Y'all seen Greg shimmying with his lips poked out. Told y'all, man, fuck you. Anyway, going to the next one. For those of you who do not know, Ryan Prentice is our homeboy from college. So he's known us just as long as we've known each other.
Yeah. But real quick, so Con42 says, Jason, you really think Bomac is trying to sell the fight by saying Madrimov is dangerous? Yeah, I think he's trying to sell the fight. Dude got 10 fights. under his belt.
Majumov in 6.
Really trying to.
Majumov in 6, and I'm gonna put $500. I'm gonna put $500 on it when the fight happens. 500. I'm gonna put on it. Majumov in 6.
I ain't putting the money on that. I'm not putting money. That's you on your own.
I'm putting money on it.
It ain't on the business account. That's on your account, not the business account neither. That's on your account.
No. That's not gonna be on the business account. That's gonna be on my personal account. Now, if I lose it, I'm gonna be up in there crying. But man, I want revenge on those motherfucking Crawford fans. I want them to cry like I cried. I want them to feel pain like I feel pain. I'm so tired of them. I'm so tired of them motherfuckers in the comment section telling us, "But they shut down the whole BBC." High guard. I'm tired of all that shit. I want to see. I don't even want Terence Crawford to lose per se. I want all them motherfuckers to eat their words because they talk too goddamn much. You ain't no. I am the boxing messiah. You don't know nothing. You just gotta fight right. Okay. Go ahead, Jay, because I'm about to go off on a tangent. Go ahead, fam.
Well, yeah, regarding Keyshawn, I mean, the dude was there to be hit. So, I mean, it was a good bounce back, good showing for Keyshawn out there. Only thing I wish Keyshawn could have got the stoppage. You know, dude is tough. Don't get me wrong. Dude was tough.
He was.
But, I mean, this is the same dude that Steve Claggett that landed over 500 punches on. The same Steve Claggett just lost to Teofimo Lopez the week before. And we saw what Steve Claggett looked like. So, I mean, Keyshawn should have sealed the deal, but he had fun in there. You know, so it was basically a showcase fight for him. But, again, Mason stole the show last night, in my opinion. Mason stole the show on that, on there. But now I want to see Keyshawn step up. You know, him and Frank would be a real good fight, I think, for them to be next. Because I don't want to see Keyshawn fight another person that's just going to be a human punching bag for him. I need him to have a different challenge so he can show what tools he has in his toolbox versus just a dude that's just going to stand right in front of him, you know?
Yeah. Keyshawn looked good. I like Keyshawn. I think Keyshawn is opening. I think he's doing a lot of Adrian Broner type stuff, not outside of the ring in terms of how he manages himself. I'm talking about like wolfing to get himself in a position probably sooner than what he should be in. Stop calling out Tank. Tank's not gonna fight you. You're not worth the time. There's a gentleman by the name of Abdullah Mason that eventually will be your apex when you eventually win a title at 135 pounds. Wait for him. He'll be there. And I don't want to hear no excuses about why y'all can't make the fight either, because you're on the same promotional card. Get that work. Stop calling out guys that you know ain't gonna fight you, bruh. You just trying to you clout chasing. And we know you clout chasing. Everybody know you clout chasing. So it is what it is. But I do like Keyshawn. I think Keyshawn is skilled. I think he gets a little bit more credit than he deserves because he's tied with Bomac versus Abdullah Mason that, hey, could easily be more skilled. And, yeah, I see you, Marky. Yeah. Andy Cruz is waiting, too. I hear you.
Yeah, he got those Andy Cruz problems. He need to go ahead and get that handle that.
Solve your Andy Cruz problem, ninja. And then talk about freaking Gervonta Davis. Come on, man. But anyway,
he's nowhere near. It's funny he talks about Gervonta Davis, and I want to say maybe less than a month ago he talked about Loma saying that Loma won't fight him because he doesn't have a name. What the hell you think Tank gonna fight you for? Tank's bigger than Loma.
Boy, they respect that Ukrainian.
Your favorite fighter. They respect your favorite fighter.
They respect that Ukrainian. Boy, when he says something, they are not going to disrespect him. They'll disrespect Devin. They'll disrespect Tank. Call them all kind of bitch ass you know what's. But man, they ain't about to talk about no Lomachenko. They're absolutely respectful when it comes to him. I mean, I understand why he won't fight me because I don't have a name. So why would he fight me? But Tank will, the biggest draw in your division and one of the biggest draws in the sport. He's going to fight you.
Exactly.
Man, come on, man.
This makes no sense. I want to see Keyshawn develop and fight other fighters. I want to see him get that Andy Cruz, see what he does in the pros versus Andy Cruz, or fight Frank. That would be really good as well. I like to see any of those fights there for him up and coming. Yeah. Mason definitely going to be a problem for him as well.
Yeah, man. For Fahim Sador dropping that Cinco on your boy. Oh, no, that's right. Not the right channel, but I appreciate you, fam. Thank you. Salute. Hold on. Let me go ahead and put this out there right quick.
I need y'all to get the likes up, man. Come on, man. Support the channel, support the grind. I need y'all to get the likes up, man. Come on, man. Support the channel, support the grind.
Get the likes up, fam. Get the likes up, fam. Get the likes up, fam. Let's go. Get the likes up. This AM Sports Media. Get the likes up, fam. Get the likes up. It's free. Puts us in the algorithm. Get the likes up. Cornelius Burnett says in 499, appreciate you, fam. If Tank offered Keyshawn the same money he got last night, Keyshawn would turn it down. Facts. He absolutely would turn it down. Big facts. Manolo said, you wish you were blue. Manolo, Blue wish he was me. Blue wish he was me. Blue wish he was me. Man, hey, bruh, don't take me there, bruh. Jason, you know why I'm saying that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, don't take me there, fam. Don't take me there, fam. Don't make me go mobile and take y'all around where I live. Don't go there, Manolo. Don't go there, fam. Let's go.
He's stupid, man. ASVP TV, appreciate you. 199. He says he in the booth.
Who in the booth?
ASVP TV.
Oh, okay. You in, fam? Yeah, me and you were battling today, weren't we?
Yeah, we were going at it a little bit. You know.
No, ain't no little bit.
Really,
ain't no little bit.
Really
I put them hands on you too. I put hands on you.
I mean, yeah, if you think so.
Okay.
You know, in the right hand because he still can't use that right arm.
You a damn lie. You a damn lie. You a damn lie.
Extend it.
What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? You better not run up on me. Get your motherfucking ass knocked out. Go ahead, ASVP TV. Go ahead, ASVP TV.
Get on here and talk about that top rank card. You know, I got a chance to catch it like at the start of the Keyshawn fight. You know, I was getting settled in. I had just got off work and stuff, but Keyshawn looked pretty good. You know, I felt like in them exchanges, you know, he was getting the best of Moderno, and I think Moderno was he was initiating the clinches. They both was clinching a lot, but Moderno was initiating them clinches. I wish Keyshawn would have pushed him off a little bit more. You know, I know that works against your gas tank when you're doing a lot of shoving and stuff like that, but I don't really anybody from that camp. You know, I don't really question their gas tank like that because I know they work, man. But pretty good fight from Keyshawn, you know, and I ain't gonna lie, man. I was watching Conceição versus Foster, and man, I ain't gonna lie, it was a boring fight, but I was keeping track of it, you know. But I wasn't really paying attention enough to score it, you know. I was just seeing Conceição looked like an amateur, man. He was just punching his arm for the most part. At least most of the shots that I saw that he was landing, it was just all punching him in the arms and shoulders and stuff. Every now and then a shot to get through, you know, he'll surprise O'Shaquie a little bit. But I thought Foster did enough to get the dub, you know, but that was crazy, you know. But if you really think about it, you know, Robson, it's like his third or fourth, you know, title shot, the second back-to-back title shot for sure. But I guess they really wanted this guy to be a champion. I don't know, because I know the winner of this fight is supposed to get Navarrete and Valdez, the winner of Navarrete and Valdez next. So I guess they felt like Roberson would have been a better match because this is clearly a robbery. The pictures in, I don't think that's no question. But on to the main event, man. I think the main event was pretty good. Shakur started off a little slow. You know, but I wasn't scoring at myself because I already knew Artem.
Can I ask you a question? ASVP TV. Can I ask you real quick? Do you feel when I said that I had him down 3-0 and then I felt like he swept the last 4 rounds? Do you think that's fair?
I think it's fair. I wasn't really scoring it, but to me, I didn't feel like I felt like it was like what Shakur was just countering. I felt like, but it wasn't enough action to decipher to say, you know, if you was really giving them rounds in the beginning, I felt like it was just because it was just because the namesake, you know. But I can see you giving Artem the first few rounds, you know, because Artem in the beginning. Artem he like changing levels, he doing all that extra movement and stuff. You know, he trying to be real awkward. And Shakur, he wasn't really throwing. I think he was waiting on Artem to do something, and then he'll catch it in the opening. Like if Artem throw a wild hook or something like that, he duck, hit him, he duck, tag him to the body. I seen him do that one time, you know. But Shakur wasn't really, you know, he was just countering. Really, he was just waiting for the openings and hitting them. You know what I'm saying? It was a pretty solid game plan. Looking back at it, you know. I think in the latter rounds, after Artem clearly slowed down to the body punches, you know, I think it got to a point where Shakur wanted to stop him, you know. But I think if he would have kept to the game plan, he would have stopped him eventually, because it was breaking him down. You can see it; it was breaking him down. I feel like Shakur should have stuck to that instead of actually going for it, because in them later rounds when he was going for it, you can see he began to throw with Artem, and he was eating some shots coming back too. So, but yeah, I like to see that though. I like to see that, you know. I guess most people would disagree. They didn't feel like it was enough action, but you know, I don't really mind technical boxing for the most part. I don't mind knockout. You know, I knew coming into the boxing community, you know, it ain't always gonna be electric every night and now. You know, sometimes you gonna get some real technical boxing, and I didn't mind that. I would still feel like this was a step up from the last performance. You know, I wanted Shakur to go out and be himself. I didn't expect the extraordinary and nothing like that. I just expect him to do what he normally does, and he did that. You know, and in those, I want to say in those later rounds, I'm kind of like, yeah, maybe you can for sure stop him. That ain't no question. Is that will you? And then you know, we saw Artem get on his bike a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying he ran or nothing like that, but you know, he did get on his bike, try to do a little moving around, and Shakur had to go run him down a little bit. You know, but that's a man that didn't want to be stopped. And I mean, I can't blame him. You know, I can't really blame him. I can't really get mad at the guy for not standing there and just asking to get knocked out. You know, it's what it is. You know, and Artem, man, that's a real cool dude. You know, they asked him a crazy question at the end of the fight. You know, like something about how you feel about getting. Do you think you was about to get knocked out, or something to that extent? You know, he handled it well. You know, you're a real respectful dude. You know, showed some class in there. So hats off to him. But you know, another day in the office for Shakur. You know, it's back to business as usual. And I think he just really needs. If it ain't the Tank fight, I would like to see Zepeda, because Zepeda, you know, he putting that output out there. You know, he got a high output about him. Or either unified with Baranchik, you know, with the WBO. You know, then that's pending depending on where he signed. And, you know, we can't really guarantee them title fights now that he getting ready to leave top rank. So, you know. But yeah, and I also see Coach Kenny talking about they gonna get Loma to step aside. Is there any truth to that?
No, man, I think he was just trolling, bruh. I think he was just trolling.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I think it was a good card. You know, especially for free fights. You know, you can't really go bad with that card. You know, I think it was worth the watch. But yeah, Shakur, man, it's a step in the right direction. It ain't no extraordinary performance. It ain't no, it ain't one of them all-time great performances. It's just another day in the office, back to normal. You know, and I like to see that after the last fight. You know, you like to see him get back to normal. You know, and then I start to think maybe he did have a hand injury, or shoulder injury, or whatever. You know, maybe they get that more merit now. You know, but it's back to business as usual, and you know, it's just glad to see him back to normal. You know, now it's actual hope out there that you know we can get the same fight, or we can get that Loma fight. You know, them the fights people want to see. You know, I want to see them too. And I don't mind spending money for them. You know, but But yeah, I don't know what move he making next, you know. But hopefully we get a name. You know, I don't want him to be on the TO trajectory, you know, just fight club fighters. And, you know, I feel like Artem was a good match because he gave Frank trouble, you know what I'm saying? But you need a name now, you know, you need a challenge. You need somebody in there who people feel like can give you a run for your money. And now people think so, you know, on Twitter, you know, people think so low of you now across social media that they think somebody like Zepeda, you know, can actually beat you. You know, that they think, you know, it's some guys out there beat you. So now it's not really on you to go get some crazy opponent, you know, because I think he beat Zepeda. You know, I feel like it's not a cakewalk, but it's a winnable fight for him. You know, but yeah, that's really my thoughts on it.
So I agree with damn near everything you said then. And by the way, I want to say that you sound much more intelligent when you're actually talking versus typing. But anyway.
Oh, damn, man.
I'm an asshole. He knows I'm an asshole. Anyway.
I'm gonna let it slide.
Man, you know, ASVP TV, you know you my boy, bruh. You know you my boy. I'm gonna give you a cheap shot because you my boy. Anyway,
yeah.
You know, I agree primarily with everything that you said, other than it sounded like you were giving Shakur a pass for not trying to make the best fight. Like, oh, it's not really on him. No, it's still on him. It's still on him to make the biggest fights. That's my only what you said.
What I mean is, you know, you see the talk around Shakur across all social media platforms. You know, people hate this dude. You know what I'm saying? And they hate this dude that they not talking about. Of course, they think Tank can beat him, but they not talking about him fighting Tank alone. But the names they throwing out there is Zepeda and names that's a little lower than him. You know, I think him and Loma are neck and neck in the rankings, and then I think Tank is the number one guy. And I think pretty much everybody else, it's some guys in there that they want to fight, like Raymond Morataya and Zepeda, you know. So and even I think Schofield, I think his pop said they want to fight, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But we'll see. You know, I think it's on him to make those fights, and I think I think those are easier fights to make instead of the Loma and then the Tank. You know, I think that's what like the pressure kind of comes off of him a little bit, because those are easier, you know. Yeah, that the Tank fight would be difficult to make, or the Loma fight would be difficult to make. But you know, I think this beta fight can be made, and pending high top rank, who he signed with, maybe the Dennis fight. You know, I love to see him get another belt. You know, but you know, we'll see.
Yeah.
He gonna want more than $3 million though.
Say it again, Jay.
He gonna want more than $3 million though for his next fight.
Shakur?
I ain't gonna lie, he gonna have to get on pay-per-view if he. I ain't trying to pocket watch, but I say take the deal, the five fight, 15 mil, and
I'm a pocket watcher.
Start getting on pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? Get on pay-per-view and try to grab a little extra off the pay-per-view buys. You know, hopefully, you know. But
I'm a pocket watcher.
That, you know, I can't really see. You know, I think he's getting a damn good deal as it is already, but
Facts.
I think he needs to be a little bit more active, you know. But
Facts.
Hey, that's up to them. Like, that's why I was telling you earlier, like, when it comes to the negotiations between him and Tank, you know, I don't like to really speak too much about it, or he should have took this, or he should take that. But you know, I think he got the right businessman in his corner that's gonna tell him. And with a Tank fight, you know, I think he already accepted that he the B side in that. I don't think he really going against the grain with that. Now, with the Devin situation, I think I feel like them guys was on the same level that warranted more than 25%. I ain't gonna say 50-50, but because I think the 25% was disrespectful. I ain't gonna cap. I felt like that was a slap in the face almost coming from Devin, because I felt like them dudes was on the same level. And a lot of us would have picked Shakur to beat him. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that would have picked Shakur to beat him. You know, and this before this way, I'm talking about this before what happened with Ryan and all that. I think, you know, I think the offer was just disrespectful. But at the same time, you know, I can't knock the guy. I can't knock the guy for trying to get more money. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he got to take care of his people. You know, he got to pay everybody. You know, so
the only thing I'll say to that, and I damn near agree with everything you say. The only thing I would say to that is, if it's me, and I know I'm better than this dude, because Shakur is better than fucking Devin Haney. Excuse my language. He's better. So if I know I'm better than this dude, I know it. And I come on Twitter and do all my Twitter finger stuff. And I tell you guys that I'm better. Man, take the 25% because you're going to get a rematch. When you get the rematch, it's going to be worth more money. You're going to dictate what the money's worth. And then when you beat him again, because he's going to beat him again, then you're in a position where you go into the Tank fight and it's like, yeah, Tank is the A side. You got to take a certain amount of money, right? But by then, Shakur is on pay-per-view because that fight with Devin would have been a pay-per-view fight. Yeah. You get to dictate more money when you end up fighting Tank. So for me, it's like, man, strategically, long-term, like, it didn't make any sense to me. Like, it didn't make any sense to me to say, I'm gonna take it to the WBC, I want a purse bid, and try to get 50-50. It didn't make any sense to me. Take the lower cut, win the titles, beat them again, where you're going to make more money, and then you've been on pay-per-view twice, dog. Now go to Tank, and it's like, yo, I've been on pay-per-view twice. We sold XYZ. I'm at least worth this. And it would have been more than what he's worth today. That's why I didn't get it. So for me personally, I don't think they were thinking strategically. In my opinion, it wasn't strategic. To that you say,
see, that's why I agree with that point, because for me, the way I see it, that's when your real heart comes into play. That's when the dog comes into play. Are you willing to bet on yourself? Because I can't knock Devin Haney because Devin Haney did it. Devin Haney did it with Cambosis. He took less than 25% and he went over that all straight both times. He got the short end of the stick. So I can't in that aspect, you know, you can't really knock him. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, you gotta give to get. You know, you gotta make that sacrifice. And I said the same thing about Devin Haney, you know, after the Ryan Garcia fight. Not in terms of the money, but in terms of wanting to get your get back. Because we all saw when he got on SportsCenter and he was like, I don't want to fight this guy. I don't want to get back in the ring with him. I'm like, no, bro. You gotta, as a man, you gotta want to get that back. You gotta want to get that back. And why wouldn't you want to get that back? And there's more money in there. That's a possible trilogy right there. And that's a possible, and we know trilogies, if anything, last the test of time. Y'all might be making that. Y'all might be getting residual checks off of that for years. You know what I'm saying? And allegedly it did $400K. You know, who's to say it don't double that in the next fight or in the trilogy? You know what I'm saying? It's pretty kind of crazy to me that you wouldn't want to run it back just as a man, just to, you know, as a guy having heart to like get your get back, and not only that, just make that money. Because you leave if you just say no to a rematch and a possible trilogy, man, you leave the money on the table, in my opinion. But yeah, that's really my thoughts on that.
Well, I appreciate you, fam, man. Anything else you want to share with the people?
Yeah, man. We this is a good year of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we really got it made, you know, and a lot of people would like to give props to Turkey, you know, for all this, but I feel like the boxing world getting it together, you know. Of course, Turkey doing his thing, you know, he putting on his fights, he doing his thing, but a lot of fights, if we really look at it, we do have the same criticism that we had all these years, but if you look at it, fights are getting made now. Or at least they closer to getting made now than they ever have been. I think we need to take a step back and really realize and pay attention to what we starting to see in front of us. Stuff is unfolding, you know, and it's a lot of upsets lately. Guys on Twitter talking shit about one another and then turn around and get upset in that ring or put on the stinker. Like, it's crazy. It's a lot more parity in boxing now. But I think the sport is moving in the right direction. We ain't there yet, but we getting there. You know what I'm saying? And they got to come up for pay-per-view. I feel like they got to come up with some kind of software for the major fights, at least. Some kind of software to protect the fight from getting stolen, because man, these guys can be making a lot more money than what they're making, and who's to say, man? Like, if you could get everybody watching to buy that fight, man, I believe Tank can do 1 million consistently. You know what I'm saying? He's fighting Loma and he's fighting Shakur and he's fighting these guys. I think he can do at least double what he's been doing. You know what I'm saying? I think the bar go a little higher easily, because now everybody got to pay. But I think the boxing world should, before anything, they should be looking to invest in something like that. To safeguard these fights. I know it's damn near impossible. Well, it feel like it's damn near impossible, but you never know, man. But yeah, that's my call, man. Appreciate y'all, man.
Man, appreciate you, fam, dog. Thanks for calling in, fam. That was ASVP TV. He was actually live on a Discord. If you guys are interested and you are part of the Discord, you can just join the lounge and we'll be able to hear you. Just let me know that you're in the lounge. The only thing I disagree with at the end, what he said, was that they be doing more pay-per-views. And this is just my opinion. I think the people who stream Gervonta Davis fights, if you were to figure out a way to block it where you couldn't stream it, I just don't think they would buy it. I think the people that stream it were never going to buy it to begin with. That's just my opinion. And the people that would really be willing to buy that fight, they're buying it anyway. We buy the fights. We buy all the fights. So it is what it is. So let me pause real quick, Jay. I just want to drop the Discord. Hey, we are doing an AM Sports Media pound for pound list. This pound for pound list is not Jason and I's pound for pound list. It is the viewers' pound for pound list. So I just dropped a link in the Discord where you can go drop your top 15 fighters in a row, like who you think is number 1, number 2, number 3, whatever. And we are going to generate what the AM Sports Media pound for pound list is based off of the voters. So please go to that link right there. Drop your top 15 so we can determine who is the pound for pound champion 1 through 10. But it got to be 1 through 15. Got to be 1 through 15. Because some people going to have different fighters. So you can end up having gaps if people have different fighters and all that other stuff. So drop your top 15 fighters you believe 1 through 15. And we're going to produce a pound for pound list, AM Sports Media pound for pound list, and we're going to do it quarterly. So make sure you do that. We got 129 people in the building, 94 likes. If you haven't had the opportunity yet, please smash the like button. And also, I want you to hear this message from our dear friend.
I need y'all to get the likes up, man. Come on, man. Support the channel, support the grind.
Hey, man, that's Blue Blood Sports TV. He is a supporter of us, okay? You just heard it from him. He just told y'all. Make sure you smash the like button so other people can find this content in the algorithm. And the algorithm is so important. We got knocked out of the algorithm when they demonetized us. We are now remonetized, and I appreciate y'all if you guys just make sure that you do that for us. If you're new to the channel, this is the Angry Man Podcast, AM Sports Media. We're always dropping boxing related content, whether it's boxing breakdowns, documentaries, commentary. We do it all here. So become a subscriber. Subscribers, think about becoming members. $2.99 a month. It helps to support the channel because, as you can imagine, these bills associated with bringing this content, man, it is what it is. You're gonna have the bills. So yeah, exactly. It ain't cheap. So whatever you guys feel inclined to donate to the channel to help support us, please do so. Tell them one more time, Blue Blood.
I need y'all to get the likes up, man. Come on, man. Support the channel, support the grind.
Support the channel, support the grind. All right, man. The phone lines are open for you guys to call in. 404-913-0873. So if you guys are looking to call in, hey, phone lines are open. Discord is open. Jay, we haven't even covered all of our topics yet, man. We can continue to go down our topic list until people call in.
Yeah, so I want to talk about your favorite fighter, your other favorite fighter, Canelo Alvarez. It's looking like he might be fighting.
Hey, man.
What I
Do
say?
me a favor. Stop all that.
What? Alvarez is one of your favorite fighters. Your top three active right now. You told me behind closed on a message that it was Canelo, Virgil, and Loma. That's why people said we hate black fighters.
Fuck you.
It's your fault. But no. So it's rumored that Eubanks and Berlanga are the top two people for Canelo, which is bullshit and more bullshit. This is they need to go ahead and strip that dude, take the belts, because he ain't doing it right. I don't give a damn what he's done, how many fights he got under his belt right now. You ain't giving the people what they want. Nobody asked for either one of those fights. No one asked for Munguia. No one asked for Ryder. Only fight we've been asking for was David Benavidez for the fight. That was his Mando. At least fight David Morrell, who was a Mando as well. But if people are going to support Canelo with doing some shit like this, he just going to keep it going. You know, I can't support that shit. I can't. I can't support that. I mean, he's been doing this type of picking whoever he wants to fight instead of fighting mandatories, picking the path of least resistance, not fighting the toughest competition out there over and over again. And this right here, this is, if people ain't say he's ducking after this shit, man, you just a Canelo fan, super fan, and there's no help for you. There's no help for you. So when he retires, you're gonna be crying, and you're gonna probably be locked in a closet or somewhere because your favorite fighter is gone. But Chris Eubanks, Berlanga, this is bullshit. Strip this man of all four of his belts and let the other fighters at 168 fight for him. Then he could do whatever he wants. He could fight the Berlangas. He could fight the Eubanks, whoever else. But if you're holding all those straps and you're not fighting your mandatories, it's bullshit.
You done?
That's my take on the boy.
Cause I mean, cause you like the poo on Canelo. No, I'm.
That's because you shit on everybody else. So I got to at least find one person to shit on from time to time, and he deserves it.
I don't really shit on fighters. I think my takes are fair. Yeah, he should just give up the belts. If he gave up the belts, I wouldn't really care what he's doing. Cause then to me, he's semi-retired. But you got the belts. Stop holding up the division. Give the other fighters the opportunity to win the title, and I'll be happy with that. I'll be totally happy with that. You know, Canelo is he's the cash cow. And because you're the cash cow, you can dictate. The difference between he and someone like Floyd is that Floyd didn't really care about the title, so he didn't hold up the titles. He just kind of did what he wanted to do. And Floyd really took on a lot of opponents who were dangerous, specifically for his age at the time. And, you know, he did his thing. So that's what I want to see Canelo do. But don't hold up the belts, fam. We got a caller, 510. Man, where is Walt? 510, you're in the building with the Angry Man Podcast.
Hey, what's up? I haven't called you guys in a long. You guys probably forgot me. This Donald from the Bay.
What's going on, fam?
What's up? You remember me? It's been a minute, like a big minute.
I can't say that I actually remember it, but I'm certainly happy that you called.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, well, last time I called it was before the Spence. It's been that long before the Spence club.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that's been a while.
Yeah. Now, every time I try to call, you guys been flooded. I mean, I ain't tried to call like every time since then, but a couple of times I tried to call since then, and you know it's kind of hard to get in.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I just want to say it's an interesting time in boxing. There's been a lot going on. The fights last night, I think they were good. I don't know. I think people need to get off Shakur's back. I mean, I know it wasn't the most entertaining fight, but you know, I think the object is to get the dub. You know, I think people need to kind of, you know, I think we kind of need to get off him a little bit because, I mean, you know, he's not Tank. I know people kind of spoiled by Tank, but he's not Tank.
No, he's not Tank. Here's why I think people are on Shakur Stevenson, if you don't mind me saying it. he talks a lot through social media. He makes these comments such as, oh, I thought, Frank, I didn't see Frank doing as good as he did do. But at the end of the day, it's because I look at it through the lens of Shakur Stevenson, and I'm on such a higher level than everybody else that I just think it's easy work. So because he fought Tank and did, dude, when you make statements like that and then you don't look good, dog, people gonna get on your ass.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely agree. And like I said, I'm not in the pocket for him because I'm a Devin fan. My two favorite fighters is Spence and Devin. I'm from Oakland, so Devin's like my guy. So I definitely, not in the pocket for him. Because, they kind of say the same thing about Devin. He's pillow-fisted, he's boring, so it's just like, look at Devin. He tried to please the fans, got laid on his butt 3 times, so sometimes you got to fight your fight. You can't really listen to the fans. But like I said, like Shakur, and then O'Shaquie, and I mean, he did get robbed, but at the same time, that was a very boring fight. Like man, like he had to. When I didn't really watch a lot of that because he was just kind of like doing Shakur a little bit, but probably a little less offensively responsible than Shakur. Like he was really just kind of dancing all night. Like
I didn't see the fight. I'm gonna let Jason comment on that, but that's part of the reason why I don't believe Shakur can beat Gervonta Davis fighting that style. But go ahead, JD. You saw the fight. I didn't see it.
Which fight was this?
He talking about Shakur Foster.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen Robson fight several times, and he does pretty much the same thing here. He wasn't really in the danger of getting hit at all. I feel like he won the fight, but Robson has been fighting for a title damn near every other fight, it seemed like. He's fought, this was like his third shot, so it's like almost like they gave it to him, Like, okay, we'll give it to you because you've been real with us. He fought Navarrete, he fought Shakur. I think he also fought Valdez. I think he got robbed, or could have been close. I think he could have got that win against Valdez, if I'm not mistaken, if they fought on that. But I definitely feel that Shot earned that win last night. I don't think Robson deserved to get that victory last night at all.
Yeah. I just think he was just a little doing too much dancing. Like that was a very boring fight. It was like damn, those.
Yeah, it was boring.
I think this is definitely a learning experience. I think he'll definitely, let his hands go more. Cause that fight was boring. I actually didn't watch it. I tried to. I was like, dude, throw some damn punches, man.
Yeah. I hate when this happens too often in boxing, and it's not exclusive to any promotional company, whether it's Top Rank or PBC. This goes across the board. It just sucks for these fighters because they put their lives on the line, all this training they're doing just to get screwed over. And then they have to sometimes they don't get a rematch. They got to wait in line again. That messes with their money. So stuff like that, that's not cool, man. So these judges need to be held accountable, removed, because it's happening over and over again with no real punishment on these judges.
Yeah. He did get screwed. And, I just want to say, and I felt like in Shakur and Tank, I feel like Shakur, he fears punchers. So I always say, you guys may laugh, but I think when him and Tank fight, if they fight, it'll be a replay of the Los Santos fight where he's just going to run. Because I seen kind of a pattern with Shakur. When he faces a puncher, he get on the fight.
I can see that. I can see that as well. The difference is that Tank has a better IQ, much better IQ than De Los Santos, aka Ghost.
Yeah.
And also Tank knows how to cut the ring off. He knows how to cut the ring off. So I don't know. I don't see Shakur being able to do that the whole fight. I think Shakur may try to even get in his own head and try to actually stand there for a little bit with Tank, since he's sparred with Tank and everything, and he knows he's so nice and all that stuff there. So I don't know I think he might try that and he'll realize he can't do that. But I want to see that fight. Contrary to popular belief in the Discord, people make it seem like we didn't want to see that fight. We want to see that fight. We said Shakur is one of the things that we wanted Tank to fight. He's already fought Frank. He might be fighting Loma. So he's going along the way that we want him to.
Yeah, he got to fight him. Yeah. And I honestly, I think he's going to fight him.
Yeah. Because that 135, that's shaping up to be a monster. You got Abdullah coming. I know he's still real young, but you got Abdullah. You got Floyd Schofield. You got some monsters in that 135. So. But I know Floyd and other guy, they real young though, so they probably ain't gonna get no shot no time soon. But
yeah, I doubt that too. Not in the next 2 years for either one of them.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Anything else you want to share with the people, caller?
Oh no, that was it, man. And this I know you ain't Devin fans, but back off my boy, man.
I don't have none against Devin Haney, man. People get upset with us. I've said on multiple occasions I like his daddy. I like Devin, but I just see holes in his game, and I don't think Austrian contributed to him getting hit with the same left hook over and over and over again. People get pissed at us.
Not only that, we defended Devin when no one else was defending Devin in the Loma fight.
Yep.
I mean, we were taking shots left and right. Oh, y'all know nothing about boxing. Y'all, it was around like, no, that was a close fight, and we had Devin up winning that fight 7-5.
And you got to put it in the proper context, right? Because there were other channels that were out there defending Devin Haney, but they're all paid for, bought and paid for by Bill Haney. We are not, and we still had that position. So.
Well, I know some of the channels. I'm not gonna mention no names, but I think I have an idea, and I don't think. I mean, I can't prove it, but what Devin and Bill did is they start messing with a lot of YouTubers, like Tank and Shakur. They kind of anti-YouTubers. They start reaching out to guys. So I can't say for everybody, but they actually, even Bill, like he'll actually go on people's show. So a lot of times, a lot of these boxers, they act all Hollywood and they too big for people. But Devin and Bill. They don't really do it no more, but Bill, when he was coming, he would actually go on Cap's show. So when they'll come on your show, but your favorite fighter acting like he don't even know who you are, when he really do listen, then that makes it way.
Yeah, they pay for it though, bro. Trust me when I tell you that. Bill Haney, you have an open invitation to come on our show, and I actually like Bill. We've invited Bill Haney to our show. We've invited Bernie the Boxer. Bernie, dude, come to the show. Like, we're not gonna try to rip you. That's not what we even do when our guests come on. But because really, why I want them to come on is to set us straight, right? We are an opinion-based show, right? If you have facts or you believe that what we said is untrue, come on and set us straight.
Yeah. I mean, Bill. He'll come on because he went on. I ain't gonna really drop. I don't know if you guys really drop names, but he went on Ego's show, and Ego hates. Ego's from the Bay like me, like Devin, and he hates Devin, and he went on his show like 2 days after the Regis fight, and when
he went on whose show?
Bill, Boxing Ego. Boxing Ego hates Devin, and Boxing Ego's from the Bay Area like me and Devin, and he's a Tank guy. He hates Devin. And and Bill went on the show 2 days after the Regis fight. So Bill, they don't just go on channels that show him love. I've seen Bill on a lot of channels that hate him. He a troll. Maybe I'll text you. I'm not even giving him the love, but you probably know what I'm talking about. But he's probably the number one Devin hater. And Devin and Bill actually went on his show. So they will pull up on people. They don't just go on people that have favorites. They will go in the dungeon and battle out with cats that don't like them.
We'll tell them to pull up.
All right. I mean, I don't know them cats. I wish I did, but I don't know them cats. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't know if you guys know who Boxing Ego is, but
we do.
He does not he does not like Devin at all. He does not like Devin. And he's from the Bay Area. He's only Boxing Ego is actually like 15 minutes from where I am. So, but damn. But like I said, they have no problem, pulling up on whether even that guy Mill City. He's a Shakur guy, and Bill has been on this show a couple times.
He need to pull up on our show. That's all I want Bill to do. Pull up on our show, and Bill, you will be treated with respect. I will ask you a few challenging questions, but you will be treated with respect. Same with you, Bernie the Boxer. You will be treated with respect.
Yeah, Bernie's a cool guy. I met him. I was out there doing the Bud and Spence fight. I got my heart broken. But I actually saw Bernie around. He was cool. He was.
I heard the whole crew is cool. I heard the whole crew. I've been told that whole crew is cool.
I seen him around the MGM and I had my Spence shirt on, and he was like, as long as you don't come with disrespect, ain't nobody, at the end of it, just boxing. It ain't like politics or ain't nobody about to fight you and go to jail, So yeah, I showed him even after my boy lost. I seen Bernie at the MGM. I was like, hey, good fight, and he showed me love, and like, as long as you keep something respectful, it's all good.
I agree. As long as it's respectful, man, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah. But, man, we appreciate you calling, fam. Thank you.
Okay, man.
All right. Have a good one. All right, man. That was Donald.
Hey, Buddy's welcome on the show as well. We don't have a problem with anybody.
No, I want all them dudes to come on the show because, again, it's about coming on and setting us straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't about to get on here, man, and argue with nobody, like, to that extent, right? For me, it's about using our platform to get your message across. Now, I will ask you challenging questions if you're saying something that doesn't make sense. But outside of that, man, that's pretty much it. 470. Ain't you in the A, bruh?
You know it, man. You know it. It's Too Rich, a.k.a. Mr. I Respect the Belt.
What's going on,
man,
fam?
I got like 9,500 beasts, man. Ain't no beef, but, this boxing. But I'm going to say this, man. The Shakur fight started off slow, okay? But he picked it up, and to me, he just showed that he's an amazing boxer. And what has happened is the public is desensitized to what boxing is because it's boxing. It's about the business. It's about pay-per-views. It's about what somebody said on Twitter. It's a lot of casual shit going on. Ain't nobody fighting no more. It used to be about two niggas fighting. Mm-hmm. Now it's about one. Somebody got one guy that's the A side, and they gonna face anybody else but another top guy. So I'm not surprised that the numbers all around are dropping. Cause who want to see that? Yeah. Y'all got to crash these guys out, man. You got too many guys with zeros. Why they not crashing out? Everybody claim they tough. Everybody claim they street. But they act real smart when it comes to the boxing ring. They got think tanks. They picking and choosing and being very, very smart. And that's the problem with boxing. But for Shakur, what fight do you expect? Show me how Tank wins that fight against Shakur. Because it's like a narrative that Shakur needs to fight a way that Tank could possibly beat him. Why would he do that? It's Tank's job to beat him. And I heard on the video, one of the videos, you said that Shakur needed to cut off the ring. And that's what all the shit Tank would need to do. Cut off the ring, show that you can really box.
Tank can do that, though.
No. I didn't mention anything about cutting off the ring. All I said was that Shakur, the pity pat, just waiting, just being totally defensive and trying to get off shots when the probability is very low that anything is coming back. I don't believe he's going to beat Tank like that. And the reason why I say that is they're not going to give you a win over a big name, the name that's bigger than you, like that, right? You have to actually start doing some damage, brother. Yeah, you're going to have to actually do some damage. Like this whole, I'm just going to lean back. Because what's going to end up happening is Tank going to be moving forward. And Shakur's going to be moving back. And he's just going to be defensive. And he'll throw some offense when he think Tank ain't going to throw anything back. And so, to me, that style, going 12 rounds, is not going to beat him because they're just not going to give you the rounds for it because it's Tank. That was my point.
Okay, and you know what? I actually agree with you on that. I think Tank beats Shakur by UD right now. But in a minute, if you let 2 or 3 more fights go by, Shakur is going to grow. And Shakur is bigger than Tank. And he's going to naturally grow into a little bit more man strength. We saw them play this game with Crawford. Instead of attacking him when Crawford was small, when he first got to that division, go ahead and get him out the way. They waited. They let Crawford grow. And then what happened is what happened. But I'm challenging you to think about it like this. What fight beats Tank? Just think about it. You think somebody's going to go in there and just knock Tank out?
No,
The
I think
fighter
you gotta
in
be.
every, I know
You gotta have power, though.
sparring partners. Go ahead.
No, you gotta have something. You gotta have power that he can actually respect, not just something just to keep him off with a jab or anything like that. You gotta have power that makes him think like, oh, I just can't come in here all willy nilly. I don't think Shakur has that type of power to do that with Tank. Also, Tank will cut the ring off on you and set traps. All that just leaning back, he's gonna get caught. Shakur's gonna get caught with that, and we're gonna see how Shakur acts once he's been rocked. We've seen Shakur fight fighters with power, and he tends to back up. And he's shy with it. He gonna have to be shy with Tank because Tank can knock you out with either hand.
I agree. I'm not in disagreement with what you're saying about that. But what I'm saying is, I'm like y'all say about facts. What I do on my channel, I deal with boxing, I deal with psychology. So I know y'all have interviewed these sparring partners, and I've listened to the sparring partners talk. They all in chorus and sing and in concert that Tank could be outboxed. So why would you do anything else but boxing? You're probably not going to outpower, unless you in a way or somebody like that. You might not be able to, I don't know who else has the power that Tank has. So you're going to have to outbox him. And you're going to have to make it boring. That's why Tank's team don't want to take that fight. It's not that Tank can't win, but that's to be the most risky fight to take. That
Can I ask you a question?
Risky. So,
Is it risky for Shakur too?
I mean, he's challenging Tank. Y'all say Tank the face. I mean, I'm not big on Tank like y'all are. I haven't seen him beat a champion. I don't know what the buzz is about. I haven't seen him beat nobody.
Pedraza was a champion.
Okay. At 135, he beat a champion. At 135 pounds in 5 years. 5 years has he beaten a champion. I watched Devin sit there with all the boxing jewelry. He had it all in layers. Nobody came to get it. Nobody.
So can I ask you a question?
Belts didn't matter.
Can I ask you a question? Let me ask you a few questions. Okay. Pitbull Cruz, what is he right now? No. Hold on. Because what you're doing now is you're creating a double standard. Because Pitbull Cruz is now a champion at 140, and Devin and T.O. are seeking to fight him, but he wasn't shit when Tank fought him. You see what I'm going? Hold on. Barrios is now a champion at 147, and Devin wants to fight him. Manny Pacquiao wants to come back and fight him, but he wasn't shit when Tank fought him. That's the problem that I have with that narrative, dog.
Okay, let me help you out with it. Then let me help you out. This should help real smooth. If Devin or T.O. fight Barrios or what's the other guy? Cruz, they will be fighting champion. Have Gervonta Davis ever fought a champion at 135? Let's just deal with the
So let's deal with the facts. Let's deal with the facts. Just because you don't have a title doesn't mean that you don't have championship qualities, right? So you being a champion at the hold up, brother. Hold up. You being a champion at a specific time when another fighter fights you is based off of your circumstances and who you had the opportunity to fight. So just because you weren't a champion at the time doesn't mean you weren't a championship. You didn't have championship level talent. So what you're portraying is BS, bro.
Nah. Okay, let's go back here. Because we just want to deal with the facts. Like I said, I don't want to bring any opinions from my side. I don't need opinions. Okay? Devin was the youngest. Think about all the boxers y'all talking about. All those great boxers in boxing history. Devin Haney was the youngest undisputed champion in boxing history. He had all the belts. One fight. Just one fight.
And who's the monster he beat to get those?
He beat Cambosos. He beat Cambosos. Dog, he beat Cambosos. Who got flambéed? No. You put you're putting
take him out.
Bro, you're putting stock in having titles and not who you're actually fighting. Cambosos got flamed by Lomachenko here recently. He got cooked. Bro, so what? So what Devin beat him? So what? No, I don't put the level of stock in titles that you're trying to put in titles. Because titles are based hold on, bro. Titles are based on circumstances and your promoter and how your promoter was actually able to get you an opportunity to win a title. We've seen a lot of ninjas with titles that were bums. Stop miss me with the title stuff, bro. Rolly Romero was a champion. So what? Rolly was a champion. So what?
Okay, look, I give you that. I give you that. Devin left. He emailed, he FedEx Tank the belt. He FedEx and Tank accepted the belt. Now that Devin is gone, we got unifications about to happen. I thought it didn't matter about the belt. I thought it didn't matter. When Devin was there, the belts didn't matter. Now they matter. Now they matter. I wonder what's different now.
Who said they matter like that?
Let me give you some more facts here.
You talking about belts.
What they call it from the land of plane. I'm going to land the plane. And
land the plane.
Okay.
Make sure you don't crash.
Tank Davis, listen to me closer. Just give me 1 minute. They only fight low-hanging fruit. Understand what I'm saying? It's a perfect plan to make money. Don't get me wrong. But he only fought, the closest he got to the top of the division was Ryan Garcia. He only fought Ryan Garcia after Luke Campbell stretched Ryan Garcia. Then Tank fought him. He only fought his first black fighter after Artem had Frank running from Artem. Now you fight Frank. Okay, now you about to fight Loma, a guy who's not lost once but twice at the top of the division. You're only fighting the low-hanging fruit because that's what Floyd said. The green print is to avoid the top guys. Now y'all want them to crash out. Y'all want to pit Shakur against Abdullah Mason and Keyshawn Davis so they can do the dirty work. They can get somebody out of the way, like Ryan did Devin. Now the pressure's off. He ain't got to. No, everybody know he'll beat Devin now that Ryan did the dirty work. You see what I'm saying? Too much politics. The PNTDC stands for propaganda. It's all propaganda, bro. It's all propaganda. The guy ain't fighting nobody. He ain't gonna fight nobody. Cause why would he? He don't need to fight somebody.
So can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Hold on. So can I ask you a question? Let me ask you a question. Are you okay with Devin Haney fighting Isaac Cruz?
Are
you yes or no? 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 So hold on. So okay. So the only reason you're okay with him fighting him because he has a title. He could be the same fighter he was at 30. He could be the same fighter he was at 35. So what you're saying is that they're good enough for Gervonta. They're good enough for everybody but Gervonta Davis.
He ain't fighting nobody with a title.
Who gives a fuck if they got a title, dog?
Hey,
Isaac Cruz ain't no better, bruh. Isaac Cruz ain't no better today than he was yesterday. He's the same goddamn fighter.
Now he wasn't a champion.
He beat Rolly Romero to win the title, bruh. What the fuck are you talking about? He beat Rolly. Hold up, bruh. Bruh. He beat Rolly. A nigga that you not even giving Gervonta Davis credit for beating, because you said Gervonta Davis ain't fighting anybody, but you giving Isaac Cruz credit for being a champion. Hold up. You beat Isaac. Hold up. You giving Isaac Cruz credit for being a dude that Gervonta Davis smoked, but you not giving Gervonta Davis credit for it. Bruh, you make no damn sense. But go ahead.
Okay.
But Devin didn't fight real Matias neither.
I put on my channel, because I document everything. We'll get to the pay-per-view numbers in a minute, because it's on my channel, but we'll skip that for now. On my channel, I deal with psychology. I watch for damage. I look for damage. That's what I look for. I look for damage. How was the fighter?
Yeah, how much damage you seen Shakur do?
Because that matters. That matters. The damage matters. As we saw Devin, the damage that he took. We saw T.O., the damage that he took. We saw Tank, the damage that he took. What I predicted was when Tank fight a black fighter or at the top of the division, he's going to take a lot of damage. He saw one C+ black fighter, and the commentator asked him at the post-fight talk or whatever, was his face hurting. That's how much he got fucked up in 4 or 5 rounds. The commentator asked him, was his face hurting? That's what happened when you move up and face somebody just half good. Those Mexicans couldn't do that.
What did Tank answer? What did Tank answer to that?
They don't understand the movement like a black guy. And Frank C+. I think Loma is better. I think Loma to cut him up.
Yeah, but you Tank is C+. Tank is C+, but I bet you.
But I expect Tank Loma to cut him up pretty goddamn good.
I bet. So you think Frank is C+, but I bet you would have gave Shakur credit for actually fighting and beating him. You still haven't commented on the fact that I said you hold up. You still haven't commented on what I said, because based off of what you're saying, everybody that Tank fought is a C plus fighter. But now that Pitbull Cruz got a title, oh, that is plausible. Although he beat another C plus fighter, according to you, that Gervonta Davis already beat. Make it make sense, bruh. I'm not gonna let you get off that point.
Okay, here you go right here. Here go making sense right here. I got 5 champions right here. I got 5 regular fighters that's just trying to do what they do. Which fight is harder, fighting 5 straight champions or fighting 5 regular dudes?
What does that have to do? What does that have to do with the question that I asked you? What does that have to do with it? So Pitbull Cruz. Hold on. So based off what you're saying, Pitbull Cruz is now infinitely or at least substantially better because he has a championship belt. Although he's hold on. So hold on. Let's go to the box rec, man. Let's go to the box rec real quick. So you telling me that Pitbull Cruz, who fought Gervonta Davis, in 2021, 3 years later, he is substantially better when he beat Rolando Romero, the same fighter. So you don't give Tank. Hold up. You didn't give Tank credit for beating Romero, but you give Pitbull credit for beating Romero simply because he now has the title. So then you're telling me that Rolly was substantially better because he had the WBA title, although it was clear he lost to Barroso. Bruh, your logic is so flawed. It is terrible.
Okay. Well,
go ahead.
Let's change. Let's look at the logic like this. That is because y'all YouTube evangelists is ruining boxing. But I can explain it to you. Hey, who won the Super Bowl last year? Are they substantially better because they won the Super Bowl? If you beat them, are you better because they won the Super Bowl ring last year? Aren't you better? They were the defending Super Bowl champions. Hey, they might not have won.
What are you talking about?
The year before they didn't win, but the year that they won, they were the Super Bowl champions. What are we talking about? Y'all don't have no respect for the belts. That's why I'm here. Y'all don't have no respect for the belts.
Because, dude. Dog, wait, matters. Dog, you gotta, bro. You gotta expand your arguments, dog. You gotta expand how you process stuff, bro. Hold on, let me finish. Man, you don't, because you gotta explain. Just because you are a champion, being a champion can be based off of how your promoter was able to create an opportunity for you to fight somebody else who wasn't that good.
Because you would lose. You would lose.
Man, what the fuck are you talking? Man, bruh, how do you explain Rolly Romero? Hold on. How do you explain Rolly Romero being a champion?
Didn't Rolly Romero fight for a vacant belt? Then he fought for a vacant belt, so he beat somebody for a vacant belt.
Dog, that doesn't mean that somebody that he beat was any goddamn good. Dog, that doesn't mean that he beat somebody that was any good. What are you talking about, dog?
It don't mean that he defended his belt.
Hey, man. Hey, what else you got, caller? What else you got? Anything else you want to share?
Let's move on. Now, we had this issue about the numbers. I'm not a numbers guy. I know the numbers don't mean shit. But let's deal with it, because y'all so caught up and fascinated with pay-per-view numbers. Now, Dan Raphael came out and told you that the numbers for Devin and Brian Garcia was higher than the ones Tank. It's on my page, if you my channel, if you want to go look at it. I put it up there nice and neat for y'all. And I made a short about a month ago, and I tried to tell everybody, and the name of the short was Haney is trending. I said all the hate I knew would have an opposite effect, because all the light is getting shined on Haney, and Tank Davis light is getting dim. So I went to Google Trends. I put it on the short. I said, look here, Devin Haney is trending far higher than Tank Davis, with all these documentaries coming out and all this shit like this. And I waited for the pay-per-view number because I had a hunch it would be reflected in those pay-per-view numbers.
So when did you look at that? Like, what time frame did you look at that?
What was going on with Devin?
The time stamp on my short is a month ago. So that was before Tank fight. Because I was saying in the short, I was mentioning that, hey, Tank got a fight coming up. Y'all talking so much about Devin that Devin is trending higher. Okay. I put all that in the short. You can go look at it. The evidence, I made sure I put it there. So
it's trending. What else was going on with Devin, though? Was he not doing Ryan and the drugs?
That y'all spew for the Haney. Ain't nothing wrong with having your favorite fighter. But in the situation with Ryan, we didn't protect boxing. We let this dude come in here, say he didn't care about making weight, then he cheated, and y'all sit there and ate all that bullshit up, and to thank you, he thanked you in a way in which he thanked of you. Like you say, you a nigga, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Because if he see y'all don't support y'all own, how is he supposed to support you more than you support yourself? If you didn't protect your own,
you got us confused with the wrong podcast, bro.
How he gonna protect you? He watching you not protect your own. Y'all gotta get this shit together, man. Y'all gotta get this shit. I'm here now.
You got the wrong podcast, bro. Sorry.
Too rich.
The wrong podcast.
I respect them.
Hey, so I'm glad he just dropped off. Hey, I'm sharing my screen right now, guys. So you guys should be able to see. Hold up. I'm sharing my screen right now. You should be able to see my screen. I just put into Google Trends over the last the last 90 days. Devin Haney is in blue and Gervonta Davis. The only time Devin was a little bit over him was for a few days here. So unless you're talking about this brief span right here, which was like, let's see, the 20th through the 20th and the 21st, he was a little bit over Gervonta Davis. That's it. And they've been flatlining ever since because both of them fought. So, man, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like, you act like he was doing, like, substantially better and talking. Like, look at this. He's been below him every point except for 1 or 2 days that you're talking about. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like, nothing you saying make any doggone sense. Nothing. Dude.
Not only that, he made it sound like we defeated Ryan or anything like that. Never did any of that.
Dog, this dude is a Devin Haney lover. He literally wants to give credit to the belts because Devin had belts. And he is saying, and he's contradicting himself by saying, oh, well, I'm going to give Pitbull Cruz for credit for being a champion and he won a belt over a guy that won a belt when he was positioned to win a belt against a guy who was a no-name. And all these guys have been beaten by Gervonta Davis. And in his mind, that makes sense simply because they're champions. And we know that promoters and sanctioning bodies work together to put fighters in position to win titles when they might not even be the best fighter, the best 3, 4, 5 fighters in a division. That's why you use your damn common sense. Brother, I appreciate you for calling in, but you have some of the most terrible takes I have ever heard in my life. You started off by saying Gervonta Davis has never even won a title. And then when you were proven wrong then you went to 135, specifically 135. I'm not going to argue with 135 because I think he won a title when he fought, was it Pitbull Cruz that he won a title when he fought Pitbull Cruz? Now, think about this. He gave Rolly Romero credit for winning the title because he had to beat somebody. That came out of his own mouth. He had to beat somebody to win the title. But Gervonta Davis beating Pitbull Cruz, he had to beat somebody to win the title. He doesn't give credit. He doesn't give him credit. Your arguments are bullshit and they make no sense. Next.
But now, on top of that, Greg, he said everyone at Tank is fought C-level fighters. So because they got a belt, they not C-level fighters?
Man, so exactly. So Rolly Romero, supposedly a C-level fighter, beats another C-level fighter in Pitbull Cruz using his logic, but because he won a title from Rolly Romero, all of a sudden he becomes an A-level fighter that it's okay for Devin Haney to fight. What kind of sense is that, dog?
Is none. Is none.
And again, I'm gonna reiterate this. He literally said that Rolly Romero had to beat somebody to win the title. Tank is the WBA champion. He had to beat Pitbull Cruz to win that title. But yet you give Rolly credit for winning that title, a vacant title, but you don't give Tank credit for winning that title. How does that make any sense, dog?
Beating both of them.
Jesus Christ. Please give me your YouTube name. I want to see how many subscribers you have. It can't be many. Let's move on. Jay, where we at? An hour and 45. I can't believe we wasted 20 minutes on this dude. I thought he was going to actually give us, good God, I can't, wow. Like dudes it's like people don't even try to make reasonable, rational arguments, literally contradicting themselves in the same statements. It's amazing.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff he was just saying was just some of the subscribers saying that it was talking points. He was just saying and it sounded like he was just saying something that he had heard from someone else that made him feel good about Devin Haney.
But that's what I'm saying. What people do is come in with prepackaged narratives and they don't connect dots. This is a prepackaged narrative, and then when you start to challenge them and ask them questions like, "Hold up, you just gave credit to this guy for beating another guy that Gervonta Davis beat." Well, how do you explain Rolly Romero? I'm gonna use that as how do you explain Rolly Romero? Oh, well, he had to beat somebody, otherwise he would have lost. But then Gervonta Davis had to beat somebody, otherwise he would have lost. It's the same thing. So they come in with prepackaged narratives and they cannot think beyond black and white. And this brother clearly couldn't.
No, he was stuck in the Devin Haney world for sure. No, Devin can't do no wrong. Now all of a sudden he says that Tank will fight Devin because Devin is took damage. That was Devin's fault for not keeping his right hand up in that fight. I don't give a damn about the Austrian. Yeah, Ryan should be out of boxing. He's in the system. He's out of boxing. And Devin keep his right hand up.
And he never addressed anything that was said to him. He just went to a different topic.
Never. Just move.
Hey, hold up. So I asked him, hey, how do you explain the fact that you allowed that you're giving Pitbull Cruz credit for beating a guy that won a vacant title that Gervonta Davis already beat? Man, how much harder is it to do? Beat 5 champions or what is? Answer the question.
It's like who was the champion? I mean, you could beat Paulie Malignaggi, Kambosos. You beat 2 champions. That make you a great fighter? Hell no.
Oh my God, that dude was horrible, man. Oh my God, boy, he is one of the. Woo, boy.
No good takes.
He makes Jerry look like he has an IQ of 140. Woo, good Lord, that was awful. Anyway, Jay, they say he's a moderator on Dante's boxing channel. Hey man, much love to the brother. Much love to the brother, but honestly, man, don't get into any debates. Your talking points are awful. They are awful, and there's a lot of people in the comment section right now. He comes at it from the I can't even remember what word the psychology of it. I come at it from the psychology, bruh. No, you need to go sit on somebody's couch. You need therapy because your arguments are awful. And much love to you. You got your own channel. I appreciate you guys for having your own channel because at the end of the day, being a content creator is difficult, and people try to poke holes in your logic and your reasoning and all that stuff. But brother, you literally made arguments for Rolly Romero that literally was the same circumstance as Gervonta Davis and did not realize that you were doing that. And never did answer any questions that were proposed to you, challenged to you. Dante Boxing Nation. I don't really have anything to say about Dante Boxing Nation. I don't have anything against Dante Boxing Nation. But
Oh my gosh.
I don't know why they would make you a. Wow, damn, that was bad. Whew, shit. Anyway, let's see what else we got in here, man. Ooh, they were cooking them in the comment section too. I didn't even get a chance to look at it. Devin,
everyone just
Stream
what the hell is he talking about?
Haney sexual, Haney payroll, Devingers assembles. Man, that was awful. And there's people that I've heard protect, but dog, that was one of the worst. Man, I swear my IQ points dropped at least 2. I'm like, God, what is he talking about? Anyway,
Bruh. That was rough.
Yeah, that was rough. That was worse than Jerry. Jerry is bad a lot, but good God, man, Jerry at least some of Jerry points at least make some sense. God damn. Even if they're bad.
They don't, but
yeah, they don't, but at least Jerry's able to articulate a little better. God damn, that was horrible. Blake
they did appreciate the $1.99. Diaz versus Masvidal was entertaining as hell. FSU sucks.
Go Nose! He said go FSU. Hey, where y'all gonna end up after the realignment, Jay? I'm just curious.
He talking about Fresno State. Okay, Fresno State Bulldogs. Okay,
so where y'all gonna be? Where y'all gonna be after they realign? After FSU leaves the ACC, where y'all gonna be?
We'll talk about that on Cover 4.
Yeah, y'all will be in the Big fucking 12. Bum ass.
Still gonna beat y'all ass, so that's all that matters.
Man, shut y'all bum ass.
Big 12, Big 10, SEC. We're gonna beat y'all. We're gonna kick.
We're not even. Hey, after realignment, we're not even playing y'all anymore. Y'all bums. Bums.
Just know that. We'll see about this year.
Bums.
We already conceded that shit.
I ain't conceded nothing.
Bullshit.
Man, go kick rocks.
You first.
Gonna be dwindling in the Big 12. Big 12, our little brother. We're gonna send y'all right to the Big 12. Anyway, thank you all for joining the channel. I appreciate everybody that we appreciate everybody that called in, even the gentleman that just called in who had probably the worst take I've ever heard on a live stream, and thought he was sizzling too. But let's give love to the folks that contributed to the channel. Beater Car gave us $5. Appreciate your fan. ASVP TV $1.99. Marquette $1.99. 3 for $10, $2. Appreciate your fam. Raheem Sadiq Sator $4.99. Appreciate you. Cornelius Burnett $4.99. Appreciate your fam. ASVP TV hit us with another $1.99. Brody hit us with a $4.99, and then Blake Gibbs just hit us with the $1.99. Appreciate all of you guys for contributing to the channel.
For sure, man.
Yeah, I
listening to that gibberish earlier.
Boy, I got a lot of tolerance, man, for nonsense. But I can't see why certain channels do be like, you just hang up on people, just boot them, because. Like, man, damn, you got to at least make your argument line up, man. And that's one of the things. We were talking about that in the Discord earlier today. I care more. I care less about the outcome. I care more about your thought process in getting there. And that's probably just from my experience working in corporate and being a leader in corporate. I'm concerned about, what was your thought? How did you get here? Because if the rationale was sound in how you got here, even if I don't agree with it, I respect it. But if you can get to an end point, like, man, you can just randomly pick a stock, man, and end up becoming a millionaire because you put money in there. That doesn't mean that you actually knew the research and understood why the stock was going to take off. So the result is good, but I'm more concerned about the reason and rationale how you get there. And when you make conflicting, contradicting comments and you can't defend them, and or you start to avoid the questions, then I start to lose respect, man. It's just like, man, just stop talking. Yeah, Jay, exactly. You're exactly right. I want to know your why. I want to know how you got there. The conclusion, whether I agree with it or not, doesn't really matter as much to me as the thought process of getting there. I respect the thought process to get there, not necessarily the result. Anyway, Jay, anything else you want to share with the people?
Man, my head hurt.
Yeah, he made my head hurt with that one too, man. I was still buzzing off of my smoked bourbon until he started talking, and then I was like, holy shit. At first I was like, oh, he all right. Then he started talking gibberish. And what's so crazy is even the people that support Devin Haney in this comment section wasn't buying it.
Yeah, they were like, what the? When I saw Devin Haney fans, they were like, wait. He not like us.
Yeah. He's not like us. He's not like us. He's not like us. Good God. I can see you being mad about Ryan Garcia having supplements in his system. That makes sense to me.
That's fair. That's fine.
I see it differently. I like to expand my mind and think about it holistically, but if you see it that way, I disagree with it, but I understand it. And Ryan should be suspended for sure. But man, good God. How do you make an argument that Rolly Romero is a champion and he had to win the title for somebody, but then don't acknowledge that Gervonta Davis is the WBA type champion and he also had to win it from somebody? Like, I thought when he was making his argument initially, he was talking about a champion beating another champion. But Rolly Romero, if I'm not mistaken, he fought for a vacant belt, right, Jay?
Yeah, 140.
And didn't Gervonta Davis fight Isaac Cruz for the vacant 135-pound WBA championship?
I'm not sure on that, but
I thought he. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought he did.
He's all talking about belts and everything, but he gave Rolly credit. But it was arguably Rolly got a gift in that fight against Barroso because people feel they stopped that fight too early, and then what happened to the very next fight?
Dog, you know why he's putting so much? You know why he's putting so much credence into belts? Because Devin had the belts. That's why he's putting so much credence into belts. If Devin didn't have belts, he wouldn't be talking about belts because he's really just a Devin jock rider. He wouldn't have said one thing about Devin. He wouldn't have said one thing about belts if Devin didn't have belts. He's putting a lot of stock into belts because Devin had all the belts. But he beat Kambosos, who Kambosos got lucky and beat Tio. Had all the titles, and nobody, and then Devin went over there and beat a guy that everybody in that division would have beat going over there and getting those titles. Loman went over there and beat him. Tank would have went over there and smoked him. Everybody would have gone over there and beat him. So just because Devin had the titles, I respect Devin for having the titles. I respect Devin for going over there and taking the risk. I respect it. But don't make it seem like Devin did something extraordinary and that having a title means something more than what it means. Because again, Rolly Romero had a belt, and it was because his promoter was able to position him to get a belt. Having a belt in and of itself does not make you. So Isaac Cruz was here, Rolly Romero was here when he fought Tank. 1 year later, he beats a guy that, who did he beat for the title? Sorry, because I don't even remember that right now.
He beat Barroso.
So he beat he got a gift decision against Barroso to win the title. And now all of a sudden, because he got the title, a guy that's like 57 years old, he's here.
He's 67.
Like, dude. Hold on, I want to see.
Like you can have the titles and everything, but who'd you beat for the title? Who that person was matters to me.
It does. It does. It matters to me as well because that separates, because boxing is so unique in that you have corrupt sanctioning bodies, you have promoters who have relationships with those sanctioning bodies, and they get their fighters opportunities to fight for titles, even in situations where maybe they shouldn't have. Rolly Romero fought Gervonta Davis in May of 2022. He was a C-class fighter. He beat Ismael Barroso 1 year later in May 13th, a little under 1 year later. And now he's elite because he won a title that he shouldn't even won.
Bruh, you can't make that shit up. It's
damn, dude.
Dude,
you almost make yourself seem like a moron because, and I don't think you're a moron. I really don't think you're a moron. I think you're a jock rider. But with your logic, you look like a moron. Anyway,
yeah, he won Debbie, man. Dev. I'm like, so now all of a sudden, he basically has also alluded to like Tank waited for Devin to lose to Ryan. So now saying, oh, I might fight him now. That makes no goddamn sense. None.
It makes no sense whatsoever. You can't argue those facts. And, you know, I think most people, even the people that have been in the Discord that we disagree with a lot, I think most of them also will consider who you're fighting as well. You know, being a champion is cool, but I think they also consider who you beat. And
exactly.
You got to consider that, man. You cannot simply be a fan, just a simple fanboy. And I know people, and everybody has their bias. We have our bias. Everybody in the Discord has their bias. Every fan across North America, actually globally, they have their biases, right? But man, dog, sometimes you got to say, okay, I there's only so far I can go, right? And it's like, for me, we have a bias towards Gervonta Davis. However, he has to fight Shakur Stevenson. He has to fight him. He's the second best fighter in the division. He has to fight him. Now, Shakur has to come in and be reasonable with terms, right? But if Shakur is reasonable with terms, Tank has to fight him. It's just that simple. So, although I'm biased towards Tank, I'm not going to make an excuse for Tank not to fight Shakur Stevenson outside of Shakur being unreasonable in terms of money that he wants to make. That's it. Everything else, you know what I'm saying? Be reasonable with your fighters, man. Be that's all I ask. Be reasonable in your assessment of your fighters. And that gentleman wasn't, and man, too many people aren't.
Not at all.
But anyway, we appreciate everybody that called in, supported the channel as a part of the ASVP TV. You deleted 23's message. Like, what did he say? Send it to me in the Discord. I'm curious what he said. But yeah, Jay, I think this is all we got. It's at 8:01. I'm about to go get ready to go watch some House of Dragons and have some dinner. We'll be back all this week. I am traveling this week. So there we may be a little bit, we might not be as frequent in our delivery of our content, but rest assured we will be. R. Ellis, you just called? R. Ellis, I'm gonna open the line back up for you to call back in. If you just call, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes on the line. I had cut the line off. Oh yeah, it's Boost Fight Week. I'm excited about that as well. I was excited about seeing Shakur Stevenson fight last night. He said that he's the most hated man in boxing. Huh?
All the shit that Shakur talked on Twitter and everything, what he gonna do and all this stuff here, and he didn't deliver it. He kept saying, going back to the corner after every round, I'm gonna knock this dude out, I'm gonna knock him out. Then all of a sudden his grandpa was like, do this. Nah, he's strong. He just trying to survive. I'm like, come on. Then he admits, yeah, I could have cut the ring off better. So I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna go back to train and work on cutting the ring off. What? Now you gonna do that? Come on, dog. Appreciate you, Jay. $9.99. Gotta keep it 100. Yeah, man. If Shakur wasn't selling all the bullshit he says on Twitter and don't deliver, I wouldn't have a problem with Shakur. Honestly, that's what sours me with him. He's making himself seem like he's this big monster that does everything in the ring, knocking people out, not getting hit, and doing everything this, that, and that third, and you don't. He's a very talented fighter, man, but shit, ease up on that you're going to do X, Y, Z in the ring when you don't. You ain't delivering that. He started off good after the De Los Santos fight. He's talking about he owned it. You know, he had a bad performance. He was injured. You know, he wasn't the only one scary in the ring. Cool. But then he flipped it, made it seem like everyone else was saying, nah, I look back at the fight. I'm just a bad MFer. That just shows how good I am. Just stop. Just because you hang around Bud and Andre Ward doesn't mean that you're either one of them. Bud putting those dudes out in the ring. He's not gonna pity pat like that. Hey, the Phenomenal Show. I agree with you. Yeah, his abilities. I like his abilities, but his antics outside the ring just sour me. That's what bothers me with Shakur. Nothing about what he could do in the ring. Just want to be real with that.
Anyway, man, you didn't call back in, fam, so we're going to go ahead and shut it down now. I appreciate y'all just responding to somebody in the Discord. My boy Fabrizio said, Greg, the point the caller made just now, he said this at 7:30, is Fats, Cruz, and Barrios are now champions. They got belts now. You can make the argument that them two are now better than when Tank fought them. Dude, I can also make the argument that they're not better. So what? And when you talk about Rolly, and Rolly has a title, when it can be argued that he actually lost that fight, how can you then make the statement that he's better now? You cannot give Rolly credit for winning a vacant title to then not give Tank the same credit for winning a vacant title. And the original argument was that he never beat a champion, yet you gave Rolly credit for winning his title as a vacant title, as a champion, but you don't give Tank the same credit. That is an inconsistent argument, dog. That's my problem. But anyway, appreciate everybody that called in. Jay hit us with the $9.99. I didn't even see that. Appreciate you, Jay.
I acknowledged that already.
Oh, my fault. I was sitting up here responding to Fabrizio. Y'all make sure y'all join the Discord, man. Be on the lookout for content that we dropping this week. And until next time, peace.